and welcome back to the channel. Oh, I'm so excited to talk to you tonight. We have a very exciting announcement, something coming up, and I can't wait to tell you about it first. And make sure to stay all the way to the end because you're gonna get to hear from some very special guests that have a very special message for you. So my name is Carmen, and it's been about 2 years, almost exactly 2 years ago right now, we launched this thing called The Biggest Transformation. And I used to be 288 pounds, a size 22, and I was the girl who struggled with my weight for most of my life. I was the girl who was fluffy, but longed to be skinny, longed to be fit. Who am I kidding? I didn't care about being fit. I wanted to be skinny. I had never been called skinny ever. And so at that moment in time, I'm like, I didn't even really know there was a difference between fit and skinny because I was fluffy. I don't like the word fat, so I say fluffy. I just wanted to be smaller, tiny, petite, skinny. It was only later that I was like, actually, I want to be fit. Like, I want to be able to have lots of energy and, run around with my kids on my back and, be all those things, be able to lift my own suitcase above on the airplane. But when I first started, I just wanted to be skinny because I grew up and I was always one of the bigger girls. And over time, I just started to believe that I was just big boned. And I would watch other people, people that I knew, I would watch them go and lose weight and have their own transformation. I saw people on TV. I saw, shows like The Biggest Loser. I saw people having surgery. Like, I saw other people around me having weight loss transformations. I would see at the grocery store covers before and afters on a magazine, and I would just be like, oh man, like inside, I would just so wish that I could be one of those people. I would just so wish that, gosh, why can't I do those things too? And it was after our second baby, where I'm a mom of 3. And I was sitting there one day and I had this revelation that because I was the mom that was like, I'm overweight, but my kids aren't gonna be. Like, yes, I'm morbidly obese, but my kids are gonna be healthy. And all of a sudden one day I just had this revelation of, no, Carmen, your kids are gonna do what you do. They're not gonna do what you say. And it was one of those nights that I sat at the table and I just lost my crap. Like, I cried like crazy. And it was the first time I thought about the fact of my choices actually were going to affect the future generation. Like, my choices were actually going to affect these kids that were in my house. And I made a decision that night that enough was enough, that I was done. I was just done. I was done choosing food over my health. I was done being an emotional eater. I was done being a secret eater, eating the candy bar and shoving the wrapper to the bottom of the trash can, going to McDonald's and getting dinner and then coming home and eating a full dinner, like all the things that I had done. And I went on a journey. I started another weight loss journey because prior to that point, I had been a weight loss failure. I had tried to lose weight a lot of times and none of it ever worked. I would fail or I would quit or I would lose some weight. I'd lose like 50 pounds and then I'd go gain it all back later on. And so that night I said, enough is enough. And I started again. A little nervous, a little scared, a little filled with hope. The thing in the what if in the back of my head, what if I fail again? But then the other voice saying, but what if you succeed? And I made the decision to not do surgery. So I wound up doing a combination between eating healthy and exercise. And at that point in time, I was not the exercise girl. I mean, give me a break. I was morbidly obese. I was a size 22. At the time, I was breastfeeding a baby, which means these were huge and heavy. And I got started. And within 13 months of that day, I wound up losing 161 pounds. I went from a size 22 down to a size 2, completely, radically revolutionized, changed my life. And after that, I really just became passionate, not only about, because here's the thing, in my brain as a morbidly obese woman, I had made up in my brain how hard it was gonna be. Like, I just knew that losing weight was gonna be so hard. It was gonna be the hardest thing I ever did. And then to maintain it, like if I ever lost the weight and got to a healthy size, like in my brain, I was gonna have to suck on lemons and eat salad to ever maintain that weight. So I want you to imagine, here I lost the weight. I got down to a size 2 and found out I'm really not big boned. Like, what? You mean the big girl, the fluffy girl is not big bone? Like there was a little bone body underneath that? That blew my mind. And then when I actually started eating more food than I used to eat before, as far as the quantity of food, at a size 2, I mean, it just shattered all the beliefs I had about weight loss. And so I became extremely passionate about helping other people cross over from living a life in bondage, living a life of shame, living a life where we go to the beach but we don't want to take off of our cover up, living a life where we don't want our spouse to see us naked, living a life where we are controlled by this thing called weight. We're controlled by secret eating. We're controlled by emotional eating. We're controlled by binging. We're controlled by a lack of self-confidence, like all these things that come with being overweight. And I became a coach, and I started coaching men and women through losing the weight. And at first I would just coach them here and there, and then we would start some monthly groups, and all of a sudden I thought, well, what if I could actually we could create a program where I could walk them through step by step, and I could be with them every step of the way, and we would meet every single day. We would meet up weekly. I would tell them, do this, do that. I would celebrate with them when they were doing good. I would call them out when they were not following directions. And it would just be a 6-month commitment where we were building habits so that they not only lost the weight, but when they were done, they could actually maintain it. Like, what if we could create this program? And I started getting these downloads inside of my head. And 2 years ago, we rolled out our very first season of The Biggest Transformation. And what The Biggest Transformation does is we focus on all the things that have led us to being overweight. And you transform from the inside out. You lose a lot of weight. You look different. You feel better. You have more energy. But with that, not only are you losing weight on the outside, but throughout the process, you're being equipped with the skills that when you get to your final goal, that you can actually stay there, that you can actually maintain it. And the first season, we were like, okay, how's this gonna go? Like, how are we gonna do this? Like, I hope it works. Okay, Lord, I think this is your idea. I'm gonna do it. Like, I know the pieces to the puzzle. I think we got them all. And magic happened. Like, the results blew me away. We had people losing 50 pounds inside of like 3 months, 40 pounds, 50 pounds inside of 3 months. We had a gentleman go on to lose 100 pounds inside of 6 months. We had another gentleman, Matthew, went on to lose 142 pounds inside of 9 months. Like, just crazy results. So then it was like, okay, wow, this works. Word started spreading. So we had a season 2, then a season 3. And then it was year 2. We had season 4. And we just wrapped season 5. And we're currently in the middle of season 6. And the results each and every time freaking blow me away. Right now we're in season 6. And through 8 weeks of the program, like Dan, 32 pounds he lost in the first 8 weeks. Chandra, 31.5 pounds in the first 8 weeks. We have Megan, 30.2 pounds in 8 weeks. We go back to season 5. We had Ken and Jerry, who both lost more than 50 pounds, like right at 50 pounds in the first 12 weeks. Not starving themselves, not spending all day in the gym, like just learning how to fuel their body, so fuel it with the right food, moving their body 30 minutes a day. Like Andy from season 1, who traded his keg in for a 6-pack. He's a dad and a grandfather in his 50s, and today he is in the best shape of his life. He was a guy who wouldn't even take his shirt off on the boat. And now he stands next to his sons and flexes. We have Kristen. We have Krista Joy. We have Karen. We could sit here and talk stories for hours. I'm going to show you some before and afters in just a moment, and you're going to hear from some of the cast members. But tonight, we are opening up applications for season 7. We're opening up applications for season 7. And what I'm going to tell you is this is our first group of the year. There's only 3. We only have 3 planned for the entire year. And we have about 10-ish spots available for every season. Some seasons there's been 8, some seasons there's been 12, but we have about 10-ish spots available for every season. Last season we had more than 100 applications and we selected 12, we selected 12. And so I'm telling you right now, if you want 2023 to be the year you actually get in the best shape of your life, this is your healthiest year yet, that you actually not only talk about the goals you want to achieve, but you knock them out of the park, then you better run, not walk. Go down below, click on the link, get your application in. There's a whole application process you're going to go through. But I'm so proud to say that we are 6 seasons in. And what I can tell you is after 6 seasons of doing the biggest transformation, the only reason we keep doing this is because it gets results and it changes people's lives. And I could just cry a river talking about it, because I used to be one of those hopeless people who hoped and wished and prayed that I could have my own transformation. I used to be one of those people who would watch everybody else around me get their transformation. And I felt like such a failure because everything I tried to do to lose weight failed. It didn't work. And then I would get my hopes up and I'd try something else and I'd think, well, maybe this will work, and it wouldn't. And the thing I love is we get men and women every season that they sign up, and part of them's excited, but then part of them's like, I don't know, I'm gonna sign up for this biggest transformation thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know how it works, or I don't know if it'll work for me, but I'm gonna give it a shot. And out of, I think, more than 60 some people that we've had go through the program, we have not had one failure. We have had a 100% success rate. Every single person has lost weight. Every single person has gained confidence. Every single person has gotten their life back and walked out on the other side a better human being than before they came in. And the reason we call it the biggest transformation and not the biggest loser is because it's bigger than just you losing weight. It is bigger than us just changing the size of your butt. It's us changing the way you think. Because if we can change the way you think, we can change the way you live. We can change the size of your butt. We can change your tomorrows. Just because you failed. Some of you right now are kind of like me. You're like, yeah, but Carmen, you don't know. I've tried everything under the sun. Yes, I do know I was that person. Tried everything under the sun. Every shake, every diet, every whatever you want to call it. I did it. And I was still fluffy. But that's the beauty of the program. I've been there. I've been where you're at. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're feeling. I know the tears that have come from the burden of being overweight. And what I'm going to tell you is you don't have to stay there. There is another way. There is another option. And so I want you to go ahead and hear from some people that are just like you, that were in your spot exactly where you were not that long ago, and what has happened in their lives.
I'm Zach, and in the last 12 weeks, I have lost 50 pounds.
I'm Katherine, and I have lost 17 pounds in 12 weeks, and I have crossed into a new weight range I never thought I could.
My name's Jerry, and over the last 12 weeks, I have lost 56.2 freaking pounds that I will never, ever see again. Woo, baby!
My name is Kia, and in the past 12 weeks, I have lost 31.4 pounds.
My name's Adesla, and in the last 12 weeks, I have lost 31.2 pounds.
My name is Myrna, and in the past 12 weeks, I've lost 27.2 pounds. Woohoo!
Hello, my name is Pam, and in the last 12 weeks, I have lost 13.2 pounds, and this is just the beginning.
My name is Corry, and I have gracefully released 18.4 pounds, and I'm not done yet.
Hello, my name is Heather, and in the past 12 weeks, I have lost 21.6 pounds.
My name is Afiya, and in the last 12 weeks, I have lost 27.8 pounds.
Hello, my name is Heather, and in the last 12 weeks, I have lost 46.2 pounds.
Yes!
And because of your love, grace, and support, I've lost 59.2 pounds.
I am April, and in the last 12 weeks, I have lost 19 pounds.
I joined the biggest transformation because I've done every diet known to man. And I was tired. I was tired of the yo-yo. I was tired of failing. I was tired of starting and stopping. Every Monday, I would start a new diet. So I joined the biggest transformation in order to change my life. And the biggest transformation has not only changed my entire outlook on dieting and food, it's changed my relationship with myself. I am no longer emotionally eating. I am no longer self-sabotaging myself. I have lost 41 pounds in 6 months. I am 11 pounds away from my goal, and I will reach my goal. The biggest transformation has changed my future. I will be in my right size body, and I will maintain that weight. There's no more restarting on Monday. There's no more don't eat carbs, don't eat fruit. I started and I have completed a 6-month program that has given me the tools, it's given me the emotional support, the accountability, and most importantly, the village that has set me up for success. It has transformed my life. It's changed my family, and it's truly, truly impacted me beyond words.
Hey, how's everybody today? It's Merrick. I wanted to share with you my story. I was a successful candidate in the biggest transformation. I lost 70 pounds in 4.5 months through a lot of hard work, commitment, dedication. And I wanted to share with you that important message because if you've ever been in a position where you felt like you have to give up, you just can't do it, the task is too great. I'm here to tell you that it's all achievable. It's all possible. Aligning yourself with the right group of people, the right mentor, the right coach, and most importantly, the right program will give you results that you can't even imagine. You know, Carmen talks about setting a goal and going after that goal. I had no idea that it was even possible, the lofty number that I threw out there. I set a 70-pound goal to lose in a year. I did it in 4.5 months. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, but it is a sustainable program. It is long-term. It does prepare you for long-term success and not just a quick fix program. That's not what this program is designed to do. It has amazing mentoring, it has amazing fellowship, it has bonding, it gives you opportunities to grow. So if you've ever been at a point where you've said, I can't do it anymore, you failed too many times, give yourself an opportunity to succeed one more time. You're worth it, it's worth it. You will fall in love with this process just like I did.
So my question to you is, are you ready for the best change of your life? Are you ready for the best change of your life? Can you believe that one program can really change your life? And I say that because this program can really change your life. It is different than any other program that I've been on. The coaching is so intimate that it literally resets your mind and how you think about food, how you interact with food, and the role that food plays in your life. I've never had that reset done. I've reset with diets, I've reset with exercise, I've reset with willpower, willing my way to making it happen, and it's been short-term and unsuccessful. I have acquired new skills that I never knew I had in me. And I tell you one thing, is that this is a program that you really can't even pay for. It's no fee that's worth how great this program is. It is literally priceless. So if you really are ready to do what Carmen says, regardless of if you, because you've done so many diets, you don't know how to do it. That was my biggest takeaway. Was I knew how to lose weight in theory, but I didn't know how to lose weight in reality. She was so right, because I just started to understand that and say, you know what, I'm going to listen. And I did everything that she said. And it was new learning. It was new space, but it literally changed my life. And I'm so glad I took that. I've taken this journey because it's going to change my life, my family's life. It's going to change my trajectory for the future. So if you really are ready, then sign on. But if you're not, don't do it. Don't do it. Find something else to do. But for those that are ready, this is the best program on earth.
Hello, so I'm Janine Roberts. I am in The Biggest Transformation Season 4. And what it's done for me so far is it's really helped me get my mindset around food, around eating, around exercise. Carmen has done an amazing job just teaching us, training us, holding us accountable, keeping our feet to the fire to make sure that we are on track and reaching our goals that we want to hit, our goals that we've dreamed of hitting for years and never really thought they were possible. Now we see they are possible and they will happen. So I will be 130 pounds by the end of this year. That is the goal I've set for myself, and I will reach it. And I couldn't have done that if it wasn't for Carmen, if it wasn't for this biggest transformation. This has been a life-changing program for me. Just the first 12 weeks, we are just now finishing up our 12 weeks. I am down 25 pounds, over 30 inches. And I feel amazing. I'm working out every day, getting stronger, getting muscle that I've never had. And I cannot wait to see where this takes us. And it has helped us in every area of our lives. So the relationships that you get in this program, the training that you get, the mindset, just changing of the mindset that you get in this program is phenomenal. And you need to sign up. Get your application in. You need to sign up.
Hello. If you came across this video, I believe that there is something inside of you that is desiring change. I know that's where I was last fall. I desperately wanted to change, was sick and tired of being sick and tired, overweight, feeling depressed. But I knew that I needed somebody to help me to get results. For the last 7 years, I have been stalking Carmen's Facebook page, and I saw that she had posted about season 4. I hopped on her YouTube channel and started watching the previous seasons, and I was blown away by these people's stories and the results they were getting. They were not only getting through physical change and transformation in their health, but also they were having mental breakthroughs, just in their thought life and the things that were keeping them stuck and blocked. So right away, I applied for season 4 and I got accepted. Not only has it transformed my life and transformed my health, in 11 weeks, I'm down 22.5 pounds. I'm learning to be consistent in my workouts. I'm learning to be a better wife and a better mom and a better friend, and to honor myself and to honor my time. This program is not just a weight program. The only way I know how to describe this program is it's life transforming. And so like I said at the beginning of this video, if you came across this video, I highly, strongly, and don't worry, Carmen's not paying me to say this, I highly strongly encourage you to apply and don't let another year pass you by. The tools that I have learned in this program, it is by far the best investment in my life.
Hey everybody, my name is Kristen, and Carmen chose me to be a part of season 4 of her Biggest Transformation program. We are in week 11 of our program, and I am down, as of our weigh-in, which was just 2 days ago, I am down more than 62 pounds. That is just mind-blowing to me. It is truly like it was a different me when I started this program 11 weeks ago. And life before I started this program was not in a good place. I really wasn't in a good place. I was slowly killing myself with the choices that I was making, whether it was how I was eating, how I was viewing myself, and how I was interacting with other people. I was just pushing other people away. I didn't feel I was worth the time, the effort, or the energy to take care of myself, to turn things around. And even when Carmen, I got the message from Carmen that I was accepted and that to be in the program, like, why me? But through this program, I'll tell you, this isn't just a diet program and you check in and you do your weigh in and see you next week, have a good week. No, this is mindset and just mind-blowing information that you're going to learn about yourself that you didn't realize, and learn about what you can physically do in your interactions with people. There's so many levels to this program that if I were looking at this back, if I could talk to myself as if I were back in, just a few months ago when we started this, before we started this, I would advise myself, Chris, get out of your own way. You're in your way. You're coming up with all these excuses of why it's not going to work. Oh, I've tried everything under the book. I've tried HCG shots. I've tried Medifast, which is a program that it's essentially, if you were going to have gastric bypass, the diet that you'd be on for a gastric bypass. My husband and I would get in fights about me going for gastric bypass surgery. I just tried every program out there. And there may have been some that may have worked, but I was working on what I was putting in here, but not changing how I felt here. And that is something that I was not expecting with this program. And because I'm not just working on what I'm eating, I'm working on how I'm viewing myself. I'm finally able to say I'm worth it. I do love myself, and I love what I can do. I was that person that, nope, kids can go on a walk. If you want to exercise is stupid, go waste your time. But now I crave that time. I crave that time going swimming. I could do kickboxing now. I go on between 3 and 5 mile walks, and I can do it. And it's only getting better from here. I have concrete goals that I know what the goal looks like. I know the path to the goal, and I know that once I get to that finish line, what my rewards are going to be as well. And that might sound simple, but in the big picture of things on the weight loss programs, it was just lose weight. Okay, and feel good about yourself later. This has been a life-changing process for me. So if you're thinking about doing something like this, you're listening to this because you know that something needs to change. You know that something needs to be different. And you probably have tried things in the past and you can't quite put your finger on what it needs to be fixed. My advice is just get out of your own way, get out of your head, just fill in that application and get it into Carmen.
Hi friends, my name is Kayla Villarreal and I'm one of the cast members for season 4 for The Biggest Transformation. I'm here to share with you about my journey. So 11 weeks ago, I was at 149 pounds. I am now down 19.4 pounds. Super excited about that part. Before The Biggest Transformation, my relationship with food was with no self-control. Working through this program for this 11 weeks now, I am learning how to work that self-control muscle here with my mindset and with this incredible accountability with this phenomenal group and phenomenal coach. And friend, I want to share with you, if there's any doubt in your mind about, I don't know, I've already tried things before, I can tell you that with the accountability, there's none like it. There is none like it. I used to have accountability posted on my fridge with a list of foods, or just checking in with a friend. It's not the same. It's not the same. So I would highly recommend you surrounding yourself with a group of people of like-mindedness to help execute you to get to your goals. So those are my words for you. And this has been the best investment, because what I'm taking now, I can share with my family and others. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jen Rashford, and congratulations, because you're about to embark on a journey of a lifetime. You're about to be transformed, not only physically, but mentally and spiritually. You are about to become the best you never even thought possible. That's where I was just 12 weeks ago, watching transformation after transformation after transformation take place, and finally getting the guts to apply and getting over myself, getting over the what's the financial commitment, getting over the can I do this, getting over the what if I fail. I want to tell you, you're about to be surrounded with a group of people who are not only going to transform your mind, your physical body, and your spiritual well-being, but you will not recognize yourself in 6 months from now. So I hope you're ready for this journey. You've got what it takes.
Hi, my name's Andy, and this is...
I'm Peggy.
My wife, Peggy. And we were in season 1 of The Biggest Transformation. And in 6 months, the results were amazing. I lost a total of 71 pounds, and Peggy?
I lost 40 pounds.
40 pounds. Combined, we lost 111 pounds in 6 months, and we've kept it off. And that was 14 months ago. And Peggy, explain how we did that.
We eat a balanced diet. We follow the system. We listen to Carmen. We do what she says.
Yeah, Carmen gave us the tools, and she's going to give you the tools. And it's something you can live with. How you lose the weight is how you're going to live the rest of your life. And I was a person that liked eating whatever I wanted. But you see where that gets us, right? And you're going to be in a group. What makes a difference? You're going to be in a group. You're going to be with people who you're going to really love by the end of it, before the end of it. They're going to help you. They're going to hold you accountable, but in a very good way, not a condemning way.
It's going to change your life.
Truly, your life will be changed. We were in the worst shape of our life. I went from the worst shape of my life I'm a living example of the change that can happen in you. Sign up, fill out the application, and get ready for your life to change.
Hey friends, my name is Mary Stark Carter, and I've released 50 pounds on the Total Transformation. I don't know if you're like me, maybe you come from the health industry, maybe you actually know what to do, but you never can seem to maintain that weight loss, or just really get stuck in a plateau. And that was me year after year after year. And finally, I started watching the Biggest Transformation videos. I got excited about what I saw, but I never actually thought I would apply or should apply. And then one day I just got this real knowing that this is what I needed. And I am so grateful that I applied and I dug in and I did the hard work. It has radically changed all areas of my life. 50 pounds gone. I feel the best I've ever felt in my life. Everything is better in my life because I did the biggest transformation, and you should too.
How amazing. Whatever. I could listen to their stories all day long. And how incredible. They were exactly where you are right now. Sitting there, hoping, praying, wishing for a way, wishing that they would have their own before and after. And look at what's happened in their lives. Absolutely incredible. So the application is down below in the description box. Here's a few details. So right now enrollment is open. Enrollment is open, which means we are accepting applications. After you apply, within 48 hours, you're gonna get an email with all the details, your next steps, all the things. We are not going to officially start season 7, like when we'll start. So we're gonna take applications, we're gonna cast season 7, get everybody who is in the season, and we are gonna start prep week on January 2nd. So we're gonna get through the holidays. January 2nd, we're gonna start prep week. January 9th is actually gonna be the first day of the program. So we give you an entire week to prep, to shake off the holiday, whatever, the gobble gobble, the wiggle wiggle, the jiggle jiggle, and then we get started January 9th is when we actually officially go. That's when it's go time. That's when we are gonna declare war on these pesky pounds. And so if you listened to those previous cast members, and there was something on the inside of you tugging, if there was something on the inside of you, a voice whispering, there's gotta be more to life than what you're currently living. If you know there's more for you, don't wait, don't contemplate to reevaluate. Go down below. Click on the application. Get your application in. Don't walk, run. If you have a friend who you want to do it with you, or a mother-daughter, a father-son, or a husband and wife, every season we have husband and wives that go through this together. This is your time. This is your year. To not just talk about losing the weight, to not just talk about making it the healthiest year yet. This is your time to actually do it. And if you weren't meant to do it, you would have heard this message afterwards. Share this video. We live in a world where more than 70% of the world is overweight and they don't want to be. And there is another option. There's another option. There's another way that has a 100% success rate. Not only of helping them lose the weight, but transform their lives. There's a reason why it's called the biggest transformation. Because we're going to transform your life from the inside out. From the inside out. This is the first season. It's going to be taking place in 2023, season 7. So don't go down below, get your application in. We will be back live next Tuesday night with another healthy weight loss success tip right here on the channel. So thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see those of you that are going to take the leap of faith, those of you who are going to bet on yourself, who are going to take back control, stop waiting, and you're going to take a bold leap of faith to ensure that this year is your year. And I can't wait for us to come along, for me to come alongside and for us to walk it out and do it together. And so have a great night. Thank you for watching. Go down below, click on the link, get your application in, and I will talk to you soon.